Welcome to Gilliard's second podcast. Today we will be tuning in with somebody special from Gilliard who sat in these chairs and at the table when she was younger.
Hello, I'm Lachelle.
Today I will be interviewing.
Lachelle Johnson.
Some things that I want to talk about is what made you want to start broadcasting when you were younger?
When I was younger, me and my friends at the time, we were kind of introduced to it, and I was like, hey, like I really like this. I want to get more into it. And I was nervous at first, but then I just kept going through with it and just enjoyed it.
Lights, camera, action, baby. I see you. Was it fun when you were doing it?
It was really fun. It was really, really fun. That's my favorite part of the day. I was like, okay, when am I gonna go work on the broadcast?
I feel the same way. Did y'all just get picked for it, or did you sign up for it?
I'm not even gonna lie, I do not remember. It's been a minute, but I'm pretty sure that I know we had like a couple of auditions or something one year, but that's all I really remember.
And when you started, was it hard or like pretty?
It wasn't hard, but it did take some like getting used to, like learning how to work the TriCaster and the soundboard and like having that confidence to speak in front of a camera. It took a minute to get used to, but it wasn't necessarily hard.
So, like now that you are grown up or something like that, you have an outfit on with like an Air Force.
Yes.
What made you want to start doing that?
Well, all through high school, I did ROTC. And that doesn't necessarily like make you want to go to the Air Force or any military branch. It just gives you like lets you know that it's an option. And I kind of had the feeling that like college wasn't for me and that I wouldn't stay focused during it. So I was like, I might as well enlist. And so started looking into like the different branches and seeing which one would fit me. And then the Air Force just got me.
What job do you have?
I'm security forces, which basically is just like a military police. We do different things like protect the base, stuff like that.
So most of the time you're on lookout.
Something like that.
How did you join it?
So, like I said, I was in ROTC, and they had like multiple like recruiters come in there, but it was mainly Army and Navy and stuff like that. And it was like I need to start figuring out what I'm gonna do because it was like midway through my 11th grade year, and I was like, goodness, I don't know. So I started like doing my own research, and then I got in touch with I was in touch with a lot of recruiters, and I was just asking them different questions and doing different researches about the branches. And then I really started like buckling down with the Air Force and I started getting my information together. Then I went to MEPS and got my physical did. And then I signed the contract and left like 3 months later.
Was it fun or like was it a bit?
Um, it was really fun. It's like a lot of people say boot camp is the most fun experience you never want to do again. Like it wasn't fun in the moment, but now that I look back and I'm just like, dang, like I really did that. I went 7.5 weeks without my phone.
No, 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 no.
Disaster.
The only way I could really talk to people was like every once in a while when we got like a 25-minute phone call or when we could write letters and stuff. So it was just like I really went through that. It's crazy.
So when you were in middle school, what advice could you give to students who wants to be a journalist?
Um, Take advantage of all the opportunities you are handed. Like it might be something that you really don't want to do, but you just showing up and you doing it anyway really makes them look at you differently. It makes them like, I really need that person on my broadcast team. Like just stay hungry, stay wanting to do something. Like if they say, "Like we got this going on," you better be the first one to raise your hand. I want to do that. It really makes them have a good impression of you and want to have you involved with more things.
What type of kid were you when you were younger?
I was a really funny, ongoing kid, like kind of how I am now. Like I was taking advantage of every opportunity, like anything that they had brought to my attention. I was like, "That's cool. I want to do it. I probably won't know how to do it, but hey, I'm gonna still try."
So you just like to try new things.
Yes.
How did Gilliard's podcast help you when you were in middle school?
It really helped me like get a head start on how to work the broadcast, like equipment and stuff. And so when I told the teacher, I was like, I know how to do this. Like I know how to use everything and I'm used to stuff like this. They was like, okay, let's go see. And then when they see that I actually could, they were like, okay, we're gonna use you. And then it helped me like be a better, like not necessarily talking in front of a lot of people, but when I was in front of the camera, I could like hold a conversation and just not get nervous or anything like that.
Did you like middle school's broadcast?
I loved it. It wasn't as good as Gilliard's though, but it was really good. I liked everything about it, honestly.
Was it like the same or like some different things?
It was mainly the same. We had the same equipment, the same like read the script off the iPad. Um, it was really the same, honestly. We had a lot more independence though because we were kind of older and they trusted us to do a lot of the stuff on our own.
Okay. I think we're gonna end it off on that one. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Hi, this is Veronica, and
I'm Serenity.
today we are going to be telling you about the field trip.
The fourth graders took to Montgomery.
So we sat on the bus for a couple of minutes. Well, I mean, actually 3 hours
1 eternity later.
to get to our first destination, which was
The Civil Rights Museum.
the Civil Rights Museum. And then we got to see a lot of stuff. So when we went in there, they showed us a movie
Movie
They
about
showed us-
segregation throughout the years.
throughout the years from 19 something something to
60.
no, it was 1968 or 1960. 1967 and 1968.
And then we went to the governor mansion.
We went to the governor's mansion, and it was so cool. In her backyard, in the backyard, in the garden, they have a pool.
Shaped
you know,
like
like-
Alabama.
Yeah, because you know how some pools are shaped like squares, except it was built
To be shaped like
Alabama.
And then the next place we went to was the zoo. And then at the zoo,
For the zoo, we all had partners. There's a lot of partners, 3 or 2 in each group.
and each group had one chaperone in it. For my group, I paid for me and somebody else's ride for a train ride. The train ride was kind of scary because
It was $3. Mm-hmm.
and it was kind of raggedy and shaky. But I'm still here.
We went to the
State Capitol.
state capitol. We got to go inside. There was a lot of stairs.
I hope you had a great day learning about the field trip the fourth graders took.
And this is Serenity and Veronica signing.
Keep tuning in to find out what's happening at Gilliard.
Last episode, we invited listeners to write in questions for the podcast team. Our first letter comes from Anonymous. During your first podcast, were you nervous? Actually, I was a little bit nervous, but I wasn't that nervous. And our second letter is Anonymous. And how do we join the broadcast team? Well, you have to see Miss Davis in her office. Miss Davis is looking for somebody who likes reading, who likes writing, Our third one is from Caitlin. Caitlin writes, how did the school start? The school started when Adelia Williams and South Brooklyn Elementary combined into one school.
Hello, Gilliard. So, recently we had a sneaker ball. A sneaker ball, you may ask. A sneaker ball is something where you have fun, you eat, and you could just relax and have fun while you're there.
How was the sneaker ball like? I've never been to one.
It was fun. We just did, we danced and ate and had fun.
What was some type of food did y'all have?
We had chicken wings, meatballs, motel dip, and for drinks, we had lemonade.
What type of music did y'all play?
We played, normal type of music that you would listen to on a normal day, like in your car.
Was it something was the decorations so beautiful and stuff?
They were nice. They was pretty nice. It had, Jordan papers on the wall that somebody made or painted. And they had LED lights around the place.
Did y'all have a queen or a queen who had the best sneakers or anything?
We didn't really do that. It was really just you wear the best stuff that you had and the best sneakers that you had. And you just wore suit attorneys and dresses and stuff like that, which are best sneakers that you had.
What color did most people wear?
People mostly wore black and white.
And what was the clothes you was wearing on the sneaker ball?
The clothes I was wearing, it was a black suit with a white t-shirt and some black and white shoes.
Okay. Was you having fun in there?
Yeah, I had fun. It was pretty fun.
You had a lot of friends there?
It was a couple, 3 of them.
Fire Grove. Did you have fun in your date?
Yeah, I had fun.
Ooh la la.
Did y'all share a type of food together? Anything?
No, probably never.
Did you dance with her?
I was just out having fun. She was with her friends, and I was just with my friends too.
Did girls wear any makeup?
Yeah, there's a lot of girls who wear makeup.
Did you like a girl in there?
No.
Okay, all right.
And don't forget to check out next year's sneaker ball. It's going to be more fun and more decoration and more food.
Thanks for tuning in to our podcast. Be sure to follow and like us on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts. This concludes our second episode. Thanks for tuning in. This is Renaya signing off.